Let's meet the stars of the New Orleans Saints Sunday against the Rams, starting with Ryan Ramczyk at right tackle, Larry Warford at right guard, Max Unger at center, Andrews Pete at left guard, and Taron Armstead at left tackle. On this play, they're going to run toss crack. Josh Hill's going to come and put a crushing block on the defensive end to get Taron Armstead out free. No penetration. A fantastic block. And let's put Josh Hill in this group of the Saints stars. Now, while that happens, Andrews Pete and Larry Warford, they get up to the linebackers. Now, you get a big Mack truck. Taron Armstead leading the way for Alvin Kamara. Kamara has scored 27 touchdowns in 26 games. And for that, and the Saints stars, I'll drop some confetti.
And on 2nd and 8, toss to Kamara, blocking in front, tiptoes, touchdown.
Alvin Kamara wants to have success running the ball against the Rams. They had to get Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh blocked. Let's watch the strong side of the Saints offensive line go to work to see how they built a wall. A Maginot line here against those defenders. They build a wall with a good scoop block right here. They get underneath the defenders, and then you get Zach Line, the fullback, on Hill. And once you get that block, Alvin Kamara had an alley, a good alley. And when he gets an alley, he turns the Jets on, and he ripped it here for 17 yards. The line did their job getting Suh and Donald blocked. Kamara did the rest.
5 catches, 69 yards for Thomas. Kamara, full head of steam. Another first down.
Drew Brees dropped back to throw 36 times on Sunday. Wasn't sacked once. They pitched a shutout against the league's best pass rusher, Aaron Donald. And on this play, they're going to slide the line to the left. Armstead, Pete, Unger, they take care of those three. Now, the tough block is in the middle. Larry Warford, he's got the one-on-one inside. Two-way go. He's got to hold up and keep the pocket flat. But watch Alvin Kamara doubling here with Ramczyk on Ndamukong Suh. And now, Brees has a pocket. He can step into this throw, and he's got a lane to throw it through to Ben Watson for a first down throw. Offensive line pitched a shutout against the Rams' defensive front.
Second down, pass is caught. That's the tight end, Watson, for a first down.
The Saints used a variety of runs to handle Ndamukong Suh inside. Here, they're going to wham Suh with Zach Line. And the guards, Pete and Warford, are going to get up on the linebackers. And this is the way it looked to Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram right now, he's got options. Depending on what his vision says, he can make it to the right, up the middle, or he can bounce it. It's really all kinds of daylight and softness here. He sees softness around the linebacker here, and he's going to take it for a first down run. Saints line did a great job. Good scheme as well.
32-yard gain. Here's Ingram down to the 4.
Take a look at this play, and let's watch how the Saints make these 4 players, Ndamukong Suh, Michael Brockers, Aaron Donald, and newly acquired Dante Fowler Jr. simply disappear, like it's a Siegfried and Roy show. Drew drops back, and at this point, there's nobody in the middle of the field. Those 4 defensive linemen have disappeared. Warford doesn't know what to do. Taron Armstead is guarding grass. Over here, Andrews Pete is looking for something to do as Drew hitches and hitches and hitches and finally finds the unguardable Michael Thomas for this throw and a first down. They made 4 number 1 draft picks disappear. And that, my friends, is not easy to do.
Hill in the slot. Brees looked at him and now fires. Pass is caught at the 40 by Thomas.
On the opening drive of the game, in a great game in the Superdome, the Saints go to a 3 wide receiver bunch formation. The Rams matched him in man coverage with Marcus Peters on Michael Thomas. He let the Saints know right away that Michael Thomas is mine. Not all game, not every single play, but a good majority of the game. Marcus Peters was matched on Michael Thomas. And on this dig route right here, Drew Brees, even though the Saints have 2 defenders here right on the fleur-de-lis, Drew Brees feels like he can get the ball to Michael Thomas anywhere on the field against any coverage. And right here, Michael Thomas goes up and gets it. Tight coverage, but Michael Thomas wins that matchup.
Brees out of the shotgun, good protection, floats it, pass is caught.
Down on the 4-yard line in the second quarter, Michael Thomas was matched up with Marcus Peters. And Drew Brees is looking right at that matchup. He wants Michael Thomas here on this jet screen right here. Coming to the formation, Marcus Peters creeps. He sees it and breaks on the ball like a cat. Knocks that ball out of Michael Thomas's hands and wins that play on that down. Well played by Marcus Peters.
Washington, Baltimore, Minnesota. This is a defense that has struggled.
Quick pass.
Saints want to get aggressive right before the end of the first half. And so Drew Brees spreads the Rams out in a 3-by-2 set. Kamara and Thomas at the bottom. But the matchup he's looking at is Michael Thomas against Marcus Peters. Let's watch Michael Thomas work Marcus Peters here. A fine piece of masterpiece theater route running. Drives him up, pivot, comes out of his break. That's all Drew Brees needs, is that kind of separation. Now, a perfect throw so that Michael Thomas has a chance for yards after the catch. He breaks the tackle. He goes for 13 yards. The Saints were moving to a touchdown right before the end of the half.
And no real pressure. Pass is caught. That's Thomas. Shakes a tackle. Gets hit hard inside the 10.
On this play, the Saints wanted to take a shot to Michael Thomas matched up against Marcus Peters. It's a 2-receiver route. It's a deep crossing route here, and Michael Thomas is going to run the deep over off max protection play action. Drew Brees wants Michael Thomas all the way. He's going to put a lot of air under this ball and let his favorite target go get it. Except Marcus Peters was in his hip pocket. Heck, he was in his belt loop, and he breaks up this pass here. Alone on the prairies. Nice play by two great athletes. Marcus Peters won that play.
He comes up big.
Brees floats it again and nearly traded interceptions. Good play by Marcus Peters.
By formation, Drew Brees was able to get Michael Thomas matched up on Marcus Peters when he wanted him to. Here he takes both tight ends, Ben Watson and Josh Hill, to the other side of the formation, and this is what he was left with. He's left with Michael Thomas and Marcus Peters. And he's going to give him time here off some play action to let Michael Thomas work Marcus Peters. He's going to come off the line of scrimmage slow, get Marcus Peters, and then a little bit of a shove, a little bit of a push to get some separation. That's all he needs. Drew Brees sees the separation, has plenty of time. Michael Thomas comes back to the football. First down throw and catch for Michael Thomas.
Little toss back, flea flicker, pass is caught. Thomas again out of bounds at midfield.
With 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Drew Brees was looking to put a nail in the coffin on this great matchup when he put Mark Ingram out wide, and the Rams seemed a little confused about who was going to go with them. A lot of conversation right up into the snap, and I don't think Marcus Peters here was ready when Michael Thomas took off on this seam route. He had him, but Michael Thomas got a big jump on him, and that's all he needed. Drew Brees saw it, and he made him pay. Michael Thomas ran away with it. The game winner. Game, set, match, and we dropped the confetti on You Can't Guard Mike.
Kamara starts in the slot. Pass is to Thomas. He's gone. Touchdown, Saints.
Saints did a great job of controlling Todd Gurley. 20 touches, 79 total yards and 1 touchdown. They didn't completely shut him down. In this first quarter run right here, Stallworth is going backside, Hendrickson is coming inside, and Davis is going to take the C gap. But it's not a good run fit here. It's going to be loose, and it's going to be soft, and they're going to have people out of position. And if you do this to Todd Gurley, well, he's a runaway freight train. Marcus Williams is going to make this tackle here, the free safety, and he's not going to be happy about it. He's going to give a mouthful here to one of his teammates here about not being in the right position.
We'll see how they hold up against Todd Gurley in this Rams offense.
Here he is, left side wide open. Gurley sets up first and goal.
Let's see how the Saints defended Todd Gurley inside the 5-yard line. Here, Goff sends Robert Woods in motion. And when he goes in motion, it changes the strength of the offense. And so the Saints now have to change and switch between Marcus Williams and A.J. Klein as the Rams get ready to run an inside zone for Gurley. Everybody's on a full scoop here. But A.J. Klein's got his eyes in the right place. He's looking for an opening, just the way Todd Gurley is looking for an opening. Knees bent, eyes in the right place. And as soon as he sees the split here between the tackle and the tight end, he hits it. He hits it and he takes Gurley off his feet. And they stop Gurley from getting in the end zone.
Gurley back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
They didn't completely keep Todd Gurley out of the end zone. Here, Jared Goff is going to change the play at the 8-yard line. Sean McVay is in his helmet telling him exactly what to do right now. So they get the blocking assignments, and Higbee does a good job on Cam Jordan, and Robert Woods does a good job on P.J. Williams. And if you can get Todd Gurley to the edge, a soft edge, you got a chance right here. Now, with Gurley's speed and a soft edge, hard to bet against Todd Gurley here. Marcus Williams and A.J. Klein are going to give it their best. But all Todd Gurley knows is he just has to hit that ball with the pylon. The score was tied 7-7 in the first quarter.
Gurley. He gets to the edge. Todd Gurley dives. Touchdown.
The focal point of the Saints defense on Sunday was Todd Gurley. It has to be. He had 20 touches for a total of 79 yards. 6 of his 13 runs went for 2 yards or less. They love this pre-snap motion. They'll bring Robert Woods in motion at the snap as the Rams try to run this zone, inside zone here to the left. They'll drag Tyler Higbee across the formation to block Cam Jordan. And at the snap, everybody gets penetration at the snap on the other side of the line of scrimmage. And the linebacker, Davis here, is going to stay square and keep his eyes on that prize. Takes Todd Gurley down for no gain. 6 of the 13 runs, 2 yards or less, not bad.
Hands to Gurley and good penetration up front. That's Davis again.
Todd Gurley came in averaging over 11 yards a catch. He left catching 6 passes for 11 yards. They love this concept. Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods here are going to run over routes, just creating interference so that Gurley can run the wheel. And P.J. Williams is the man coverage on him, and he's not fooled. He anticipates it, he sees it, and the coverage beat the throw. They did a great job of shutting Todd Gurley down in the passing game and really controlling Todd Gurley for most of the day.
Goff at 300 yards for the game, looking for Gurley too far.